Pirates this afternoon. But yeah, they're losing games. I mean, they've lost 8 of their last 13. The first place Dodgers with a $290 million payroll have lost 8 of their last 13. They got all types of injury issues here, and this probably plays in as to why this skid is where it is. The losses are piling up. James Paxton, all of a sudden, the free agent they signed out of Boston, doesn't look healthy. He's had 3 rocky outings in a row. He did not get out of the second inning and gave up 7 runs to the Pirates on Wednesday night. Walker Buehler has been up, has been down. He doesn't have any physical woes right now, but he's not the pitcher at this point that he was before. They're really concerned about, the health of the guys that are still in the midst of rehab and whether or not there's somebody else who's going to jump up. They're finally getting some of the injured guys from the bullpen off the disabled list. And then the bottom 4 of the batting order is just killing them. I mean, I don't understand how Gavin Luck's 300 hitter is still batting 203, and I don't understand how vested veteran Chris Taylor's batting 108. And they sent James Outman out. He was hitting 197. Now he's gone to Oklahoma City. He's hitting 630.
630.
Bring him back, please. Bring him back.
Wow.
So the Dodgers are just really streaky. So the pitching's an issue. The lack of hitting in the bottom half of the batting order, and then of course the Mizuhara situation. He officially pleads guilty in Santa Ana. 33-year prison sentence will be handed out in October. $1 million fine. I don't know how he makes restitution for $17 million that he stole from Ohtani. I'm just wondering if there are other connections out there involving Mizuhara, this gambler in Orange County, Matthew Boyer. I mean, if it involved Mizuhara and then it dragged David Fletcher in, I'd have to think, guys talk to guys, somebody else might be involved indirectly with Mizuhara or with Matthew Boyer. So I don't think we've heard the end of the story. And boy, fans in LA, they don't like Dave Roberts. Despite the career 1-loss record, they just don't like what they're seeing. And here we are, the 1st of June, people are saying, that's not a first-place team. That team's not going to win the pennant. Well, it's a little early to wave any white flag atop Chavez Ravine, but the Dodgers right now, primarily because of pitching issues and the back end of the batting order, they're not what we expected.
Well, they're going to win the division. I mean, that's obvious. And if it wasn't for the Phillies being off to a monster start, you probably think the Dodgers could still win the pennant. But it's interesting. Paxton is hurt all the time, and now he's breaking down again. And I was listening to the Padre game or watching it last night, and Don Orsillo said that when the Red Sox won the World Series, what was that, 2004? That was the Dave Roberts stealing second base against the Yankees era. He said that all 5 starting pitchers took their turn in the rotation, and there were no injuries, no setbacks, no one skipped a turn. That's incredible. But the Dodgers are like the exact opposite.
Yeah. Well, so the Padres over the last couple of years prior to this season, they gave the ball 30 times to every one of those guys in the rotation. They had no breakdowns. But as I have told you before, Lecture 101, your pitching staff from one year is not the same the next year and obviously the year after. So the Padres now are breaking down, plus the fact Blake Snell's gone, Josh Hader's gone, etc. So it's tough. A 162-game schedule. If you have a staff, we always think back to great pitching staffs, and obviously Smoltz, Clavin, and those guys, Maddox in Atlanta, they were the epitome of greatness because they took the ball 30 times every year, year after year after year. And composite number of starts that rotation made in Atlanta were phenomenal, but that's the exception to the rule. That does not happen anymore. So that's where we are in Major League Baseball.